Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and today we are back in Potion Craft with our little journey from homebrewer to Master Alchemist in the latest beta version. And we are continuing right there. We are in the bedroom of all places. Let's see. Everything is done for today? I think that is a yes. No customers? No, we're done. We're waiting for the night. The most exciting part of Potion Craft. And the Crescent Moon, of course. So, yes. What do we have to do today? I think it is time for the Alchemist to show up. I sure hope so. We do want to finish off this one today, I believe. If possible. And create the Void Salt as well as craft a 5 different effect potion. Which also is part of this recipe, isn't it? Yeah, there we have one. Oh yeah, and I already have the potion of necromancy. It's right there. And what more? Well, this one was one that we just recently created for a customer. So that's perfect. We have it sitting right here. Yeah, that's it. And it was efficiently made as well, so let's brew this one. Well, no, that was not it. Damn it. Flight and invisibility is not the same thing. Last time I checked. Although, last time I checked, I forgot about it. So, yeah, where did we have that? Oh, damn it, we have the other way around. We have an invisibility 2 and swiftness 3. But first things first, let's see what the garden has to offer. That's a lot of stuff. Water blooms, 10? How generous. And who's coming? Customers. Alright. Chill drinks. Here you go. Oh, alright. Someone who wants to have a special kind of beer for the local brothel to make the customers have their inner beast awoken. Yeah, I guess. This doesn't say anything about what they actually want. If it's if they need a hard-on or if they need some rage. Maybe the customers are just like, nah, I don't really want to. Okay, well, let's see what we can do about this. Maybe we need this one. But now, let's try first off, rage potion, and see if that is what he wants. I doubt it, but I think he means the other kind of rage. Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's go with this one. Strong potion of libido, and back to the customer. Is that what you were looking for, sir? Yes, and we are swimming in money, as always. And yeah, just sell it all. The witch needs some speedy growth for magic shrooms. Right. Yeah, that's just a simple wild growth potion, I would assume. Yeah. Sell it right there. Ah, look who it is! I really hope you do have some better offers today, dear. That was rather shameful, what you brought last time, where I paid you a truckload of money for a few ingredients. Nice ingredients, I have to say. Hand-plucked by you. Everything is beautiful. But that is looking a lot better. But we only have 4 water blooms. The water bloom drought continues. Oh, this is a new one. Grasping root. And the steamy carrot here. Dragon pepper. Whoa. Okay, that's also a fun one. But extremely expensive. So I'm going to take a few grasping roots, like all of them. And then these. And then spell bloom. Holy shit. Yeah, and these. And we take the water blooms despite their price. Do we need the others? Or can we wait? Still have a few fire bells. I would like to have a dragon pepper just in case it comes in handy sometime. And we know, so that we know that it exists. I mean, we can buy all of them. That's super expensive, but it's quite powerful. So, I think we need to haggle a little. Let's go. Some wine and some beer and some more beer and yes, there you go. And that's worth almost $900. It's quite generous. It's a deal. Oh, no, that we were one short. No, one too high. Ah, that was some lead haggling right there. Otherwise. Right. You need a fertilizer for your garden. First up, we need to straighten out your hands so that you can hold a bottle, madam. But yes, fertilizer for gardens. I do make them. But yes, I don't know. Please don't drink it, right? So here you go. These customers and their stories don't really match quite that well. I think that might be something they need to work on. Just get some more matcheroos going with what they look like versus what they say they do. Like, yeah, he sure looks... Yeah, I'm renovating my home, right? So I need to work harder. I need to lift heavy things. Yeah, that would be more believable than you just doing your normal work, good sir. That... what is he even? Is he some kind of male witch or something? No, this doesn't quite fit. Maybe some kind of druid dude with the wrong hat. Yeah, we have the strong potion of strength here. I mean, it's doubly strong, just like this one. This is doubly strong, though, because it has 2 ingredients. Anyway, we're going for that one, and that's just perfect. And don't let your brain hurt too much, good sir. I need a potion that will make me less clumsy. Oh no, that's a water bloom potion. But we did make one that requires less water bloom. There we have it. And got another talent point for that one. That's always nice. Here you go. We sell that one. Where's Master Alchemist guy? A roadblock. Ah, he wants to have the the burn down the block potion. The housing block as well next to the roadblock. Okay, yeah, well, we can make something for you. I guess we can start from here. Yeah, why not? We're running low on sulfur shelves, I believe. But yeah, okay, that's not a worry. We do want to get back to fire. What could be interesting here? Multiple effects, really just fire, right? Burn it down and explode it. That is dangerous. Maybe not a good idea to use this potion. Alright, so what do we need to sacrifice to get there? Maybe a banana? That's such an interesting shape, by the way. It's a good one. Quite versatile. Mushrooms are very good for this one. Touch it there. Where does this one lead? Oh, right. It just goes down there. So that's pretty much what we want. Yeah, fire it up. Grab that XP. And now we're sitting there comfortably. Grab that XP and then ladle a little and use Terrarias to get to the south. I believe that's the way to go. Where? Oh, this one went there. Yeah, don't want to do this. Oh, holy shit. I'm seeing something here. Gold fawn? Really? As we could go around to, like, there somewhere. And then continue on the path. Use ladling and stuff to get it right. I think we should try. It's a little ballsy, but let's do it. Let's do it. We can go all out. Yes. Finely ground gold fawn. Not fawny anymore. So now we just touch this one. Replace the... Oh, are we... Is that too far? That is too far. If we end up here, then that is crushing us dead, really, isn't it? So we need to go a little bit. Yeah, we just use it to reposition within here. We're not going to use it to teleport. That's a much better idea. So if we go here, now we should be able to get around, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, easy. So now we just need to stir it up, go around all the way, and then just ladle a little. Okay, not too fast. We only need a level 2 effect, so it is actually fine. Just go there. Oh, look at this. It's almost a level 3 potion. No, it's not quite. A level 4 potion, I mean. There we go. Level 2. Fire it up, literally, and finish the potion. Could have saved that one, but I don't like having around that many potions that are, like, weird in that way. Yeah, okay. Weird customer demands. Just going to check here. We did need a potion that was double explosion and 2 sun. 2 light. But first, customers. Last customer. I hope the Master Alchemist is coming afterwards, but I have my doubts very high. So there you go. No one coming there. Again, swimming in gold. And we can... Do we even need this now? I mean, we do have more maps to explore. But what would we be getting? More trading, more gold. We don't need any of that. So what I'm going to do is to save up for something that we don't need. But that will be interesting to check out, and that is higher levels of haggling. But now it is time to... What? Why aren't the... What? You're not there anymore? Oh no, I didn't make that one because I didn't have it. Right, so let's make these potions now. We need 3 invisibility and 2 of the swiftness. That will be fine. That's easy. But first, this one, I believe. So it's lightning. Okay. Poison, fire, frost, explosion, and lightning. So frost, poison, fire, explosion, and lightning. Lightning is far off. That's the odd one out. We do have plenty of tangleweeds and cold leaves now. Wow, this one is so good, the spell bloom. Ouch, yeah, that's a long path. It's really good. We have this weird crooked one, the mushroom, and the good old water bloom. Okay, cold leaf will do the trick there. Then we can throw in a good berry, because we have so many. We only need a level 1 effect after all. So let's put it there. Throw that in, and then just grab that level 1 effect. Like this. And then we can continue to the poison. So let's ladle. Alright, back to the origin. Let's water it down to infinity. Now, we need to get down there somehow. Will it be the stinky shrooms? Or the bananas? Maybe both. So 1 stink shroom. And then a banana. Let's throw that in and only go to there. Oh, damn it. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's go to there. Fire up. Then we can go back a little bit. And no, I should have first looked what I need in terms of components. Wow, that path. The whirlweed. Ah, grasping root, of course. That's a new one. We can use this. There you go. Throw that in. Go all the way there and grab the effect. Ah, another grasping root will do just fine to get us around the corner. And then we just need to get north from there with a wind bloom. Okay, path down and touch it there. Yeah, there. And fire it up. Oh, this is actually enough to get us there. Yeah, of course. So we need to ladle. That would even make a level 3 effect if we wanted to. We don't. So, level 1 there. Fire it up. That's the explosion. And now we need the lightning. Wind bloom, witch mushroom, and then go sideways with something that isn't water blooms, I guess. I think we can use this to get a little bit of an advantage towards the right. Oh, slow down. Slow down. Okay, that worked out just. We do want to get all the way over there. That's far. Tangleweeds? Nope. Tangleweeds get us into the weeds. I think cold leaves will be perfect because that's also going down slightly. We have 50 of them, so that's good. This looks like I want to throw in a water bloom and then a moss shroom because that's nicely looping around everything. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, that was quite the little trip to make all the effects, but that is now done. And can we grab anything on the way back? Yeah, we can just ladle and grab the XP there. That would be good. Fire it up. We will need to save that recipe. And now just ladle, not die. Grab all that XP. Missed that one, but that is fine. Finish the potion. Nice. So we're throwing that one into place number 2. There you go. Ah, you know what I thought about as a mechanic? Is that you could use your finished potions in order to create direct linear paths on your map. That would be a little bit of a weird thing. Maybe not at a 1-to-1 ratio, but hear me out here. I think that's at least an interesting design. I'm not saying that it's a good one, but it's interesting. So, if you were to, let's say you are right here, and you put in, let's say, 500 out of 1,000 drops of invisibility potion, that would get you a certain distance down the path towards invisibility on that line. It would linearly go on that line depending on how much you put in. So if you were, let's say, right there, then it would go that way. But if you were over here and you were to put that in, it would transpose? No, not transpose. What's the word? Transport. Yes, that's usable at least. It would transport you closer to the effect right there. And I think that would be an interesting thing to consider. Would make it even more complex. I don't know if it adds enough gameplay to warrant such a mechanic, but it certainly sounds interesting. That when you are, let's say, trapped somewhere, you need to get out. That you basically can put some other ingredient in there, and that would just tip it into the right direction. And that could be used without actually stirring much, I believe. You just put it in, and you get slowly moved towards there. But yeah, okay, let's continue down the correct path here. That mechanic is not a thing, I believe. No, it's not. It's like, girl, that has been in the game forever. It's like, no, really? Okay. What more do we need to make? Which one do we want to make? This one? Yeah, let's do the speedy invisibility. So there was 4 of these, I believe, to get there, and then we shall see how to get to the invisibility. It's a pretty straightforward potion. We only need a level 2 effect for this one, so I can throw all of them in. I don't know if that was actually creating a level 3 effect, or if there was some... it looks like you need to stop a little short on one, and then so that you are on the right path, because that would shift it further towards the left. But we don't need that here, so just going to grab that. Level 2 is what we seek. There. And fire it up. And then continue towards invisibility up there. Can we use a tangleweed and then maybe a whirlweed? No, that would probably get us stuck there, but maybe we can use this one as well? Are we getting close enough? Where was the weed? There, tangleweed. Not quite. Alright, let's throw that up. Throw that in. No. Throw that in. No. No. Throw that in. No. It's so sad I'm sensitive. Oh, no. Okay. Yes. The dream beat is such a good component now. I love it. Oh, so now we are here. Let's get into place. Fire it up. Don't die. Stop. Stop. I said stop. Oh. There. Okay, perfect. Oh, we are running low on wind blooms. Well, that's not great. I think I need to throw in one regardless, and then a mad shroom, and then we're there. Or something like that. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's see. We do need a level 3 effect, so let's make it a level 4. And a line there. Yeah, okay, ladle slightly. Oh, that was not very slightly. There we go. That's a level 3. And we need to go... Yeah, we're still a little high, but this path also leads us down. I think that is right. And then we go... Another few drops. There. Oh, it's beautiful. A level 4 potion. Oh no, that would remove the swiftness. Or maybe not. Need to fire it up. And save the recipe. Finish the potion. Plop it in there. Everyone is happy. Now, let's do this one. Explodey sunshine potion. Yeah, I think that lends itself towards going explosion first and then using both this one and this one to position ourselves more appropriately for the light potion. Let's see if we can make something smart happen there. We're running really low on those mad shrooms. Have to use Grasping Root instead, or Blood Thorns. Something like this, maybe? That is rather safe. So we don't want to touch too much of this. And we don't want to teleport there either. Stop. Stop. There, okay, good. Go, and there. So now, I need to go further. That is another Grasping Root, not quite doing the trick. But with a mad shroom getting us out of the chasm, that will mean that we have a little bit more room to get around. Let's see what we can find. Well, this one does the trick, but it doesn't further go this direction afterwards. Is this enough for a level 2 effect, I wonder? If it is, then we're golden here. It does look pretty close, so it should be a level 2. It's definitely not a level 3, but if we stop this one like right there, we don't need to go up any now. Okay, that's good. Let's see. And we can grab both along the way. That would be fantastic. Yeah, easy level 2. Okay, throw that in there. Then continue on and get into the... Oh, I used all the whirlpool there, but that's fine. Now, how can we get this one with just one ingredient? That will be the aim. Oh no, almost touching. Not quite. That would have done it. Oh well. It's not a potion that we make every day, so let's just throw in a mushroom, teleport down, and be done with it. So, let's go. And plop. Yep. So now we just need to spend one of those very rare terraries. And, oh, do we have XP down there? None that we can reach, so it doesn't matter. Let's just throw it in there. Roughly a line. There. And ladle a little bit, but not too much. Level 2. Just checking. It was level 2, right? Yes. And it was explosion and light, right? Yes, it was. Okay, now shut up. So, done. Save the recipe, finish the potion. Such a pretty color. Like it. I like it. And now, that's the last potion. Let's do this one as well. Strength. A little bit of snailability, and then we have some stone skin as well. Okay, that's a really strong and hard to crack snail. Let's see how we best do this. We do have that easy access to strength, and then getting around to there was somewhat tricky, but achievable with few components, and then getting down to there can also be done. All right, let's set out and try to do exactly that. It was a 2-2-1. Oh no, we are running a little short of mushrooms. Yes, okay. Well, we're supposed to grind this one out. And now, careful, careful. Need to touch that. Yep. And now not die. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, that worked. There you go. Yeah. Level 2 effect right there. Poof the potion. Poof. And now stir this one out. How do we get there with one move? Huh. I think I want to try something. So if you look at the gold fawn here, and we are using this, but only from... I can't really show you, can I? Not with the track on. So memorize the track. So if we go here, vloop, to here, to just access it, and then we have that path left, and we need to achieve this. Well, there's not enough space to maneuver here, but we can do so with ladling, and we would be able to access it, jump to here, and then have that path left that goes around like this. Would it go around like this? Oh, is that the problem? Yeah, it goes upwards. So yeah, I think that was the trouble last time as well, right? I think we tried something like this before. So what we really would have to do is to go the path all the way to there. Let's see, there, yeah. Is then that path still long enough to be completed? This will be a little tricky. I think we should try it. Let's be adventurous. So I'm grinding it all out. Because we need to get back then later on as well. We need to get to... there? No, actually. Yeah. That was a little too far. I think we need to get to... maybe there? Let's see. Whew, okay. We do want to ladle back a little bit. Like this. And even more. You're not going to die of anything there. Yeah, let's go that way. Now, ladle a little bit more. Ooh, we need to... need to go all the way to there. Oh, but I think that can be achieved by just getting into the whirlpool and then from time to time ladling a little. Whew, this is getting a little complicated here. So, yes, more ladling back. Don't want to die. Now we want to get into that position here and get rid of that path to basically this point here, this line. So move across, then fire it up a little. So how much of the path do we now want to remove? Because now we have the choice to do whatever. Oh, this is tricky because... yeah, we need to move further than this. Otherwise, we're going to collide with this barrier. So now it's a question of still being able to reach versus colliding with this. I think we need to go a little further than that. So, yeah, fire it up again. This is still looking good, isn't it? I think that could do the trick. Maybe we need a little bit more. Because we are at the center there. Don't forget, that's the center. So we still have a path that goes upwards a fair amount. So let's go a little bit more. I think that's safer. Okay, now fire it up and teleport through. See if that was the correct thing. And there we go. That looks like it is... Oh, that's not a level 2, though. Ah. Yeah, that wasn't quite right. That was not quite right. Can make a level 1. Or is it touching? No, it's not even getting close, is it? No, it's not getting close. Alright, then we have to navigate back. It was a nice try, though. You have to admit, it was a nice fort. Poor execution, or just not possible. I don't know. Probably poor execution. With so many bananas, I'm just going to throw one in there. Go to like there. One mushy banana. Now ladle. And is that enough for level 2? Yeah, I believe so. There, okay. Fire it up. And now we just need to go down a bit. Good berries are always good. And then we have the best commentary on the game ever, for obvious reasons. How about another good berry? I think that would do the trick. Yeah, let's throw it in and use the... Do we actually know where that one leads? Really need to try that one out when we're done here. Alright, touched it there. And can we get far enough so that we can get back? Yeah. Easy. Okay. That is definitely far enough. Maybe even a little too far. So, grab the level 1 effect. There we have that. No. I was still stuck on... Of course. I was still stuck on it. Can't fire it up while still in the whirlpool. So let's ladle a little bit. Bring it... Whoa, ladle. Take it easy. And... Come on. That should get us clear of it though, right? And then... Yeah, we're still touching it. Now I can fire it up. Okay, whew, there we have it. Save the recipe. And then we are going to get back here. Move around the roller coaster. Wrong. Fuck. Okay, doesn't matter. Because it's cheap to get back in there. And we grabbed some XP. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed. Excuses. But yeah, let's throw one of these in here. Grab that one as well. And that one too. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Just grab that. I don't want to miss the whirlpool now. And now go in here and fire it up. Let's see what we get. Where does this one lead? Probably like to there or something. Come on, go in there. No, okay, into the middle. Now I feel inclined to test out where this one goes. I would expect it goes into there. And a few fire bells later, he knew the answer. 3 to be precise. That's also getting a little low in stock, but here we go. Can ladle slightly here. Yes, and then... Can we grab that XP as well, or are we going to die if we do? No, that's fine. Ladle. And we're touching that one. Okay, fire it up. Where does it lead? Go. And... Oh. And we're back. Alright, I grabbed those 2 books, and then we're done with the potion. And there we have it. Okay, finish off the potion. Down to the lab. And I think we have all the ingredients that we wanted. Where is it? There. And pull the lever. Fire it up. We've just destroyed our beautiful first component we had there. And out pops the void salt. 5,000 void salt exactly. Not one less, not one more. Because that would be overpowered, they say. And we are done here. And I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.